My name is Seth K Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this.
Alright guys, let's jump into Photoshop and let's start with today's tutorial. Okay, so let's go into Photoshop and then create new. Now I am going to use RGB. It's just because for screens. Whenever I want to print it, I'm going to click on it and then I'll click on CMYK. Okay, now I'm going to call it registration card, and then I'm going to set here to inches, and then I'm going to set here to 3.39, and then I'm going to set the height to 2.13, and then I'm going to set here to 300 because I want the maximum quality, and then 8-bit over here. I'm going to set it to height and then click on create. I'll control 0, but let's control minus to go down a little bit. I think we can manage this, and then let's go to view and then let's set new guard layout. Let's set our guards. So I'm going to set it to 19. I'm going to set it to 19. I'm going to make sure here and here is clicked, here is also clicked. Set it to 0.1, copy it and paste it across. Click on OK. Now we are set up for our design. So I'm going to start first with the background, or I'm going to call it, let's just call it the background, right? The background. I'm going to pick the logo and I'll drag the logo in there. I'll duplicate the logo by clicking on Ctrl J. I'll hide this one. Now this particular one, I'll click on it, Ctrl T to transform it. Hold Alt and Shift if you're using Photoshop CC 2018 and just enlarge it. Let's bring it somewhere here and let's see. You just want to enlarge it. Yeah, something like this. Okay, and then Ctrl 0, Ctrl minus. Alright, so something like this. Okay, so I did it this way because anytime I want to change the logo, I just double click it, and when I change the logo, it's going to affect everywhere the logo is. That's why I duplicated the two of them. Okay, now over here, let's go here to the opacity and let's click on 14%. So it's in there, but it's a little bit hidden, and that is what we want. Okay, now let's bring this one as well, and then let's drag it somewhere here. Ctrl T, and then hold Shift and Alt, and then just push it somewhere here. Okay, we're going to work on it later on, but for now, this is it. Let me put it down here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I like this. Now, let's start also with some few elements. I'm gonna bring this, drag it here like that. Double click it, and I'm going to give it this particular color code E69322. Great. Duplicate it. Click on the move to, hold Shift, and then drag it there like that. Now double click it and let's choose 040C2F, blue color. Now you can see these are the two colors that are in the logo. Okay, Ctrl T and then right click it and then choose this dot. Let's drag this side like this. Okay, and then we can drag it in there like that. Okay, so let's bring in another line again, drag it, make it sure it's a little bit thin, also color blue, and then drag it closer to the edge. Okay, we should go a little bit more. Okay, so something like this. and I think we are quite done, but we will come back and edit all these stuff again later on. Okay, let me drag this one on top. Let me call it logo. Put it in the group logo. So this is this, and then the other background logo is also in this one. Let me call it BG. Okay, now let's bring in some few details over here. Click on your text tool and type over here. Let's type registration form. In fact, let's go here. Let's pick this one rather. Registration card. I don't know why I'm stressing myself. Let's paste it over here like that, and then let's drag it somewhere here. Now with the registration card, let's open our character. Let's set here to Montserrat, and then let's set here to bold. That is it, bold. And then let's also set the font size over here to 10, and then over here to 0. And the vertically scale to 100, the horizontally scale to also 100. I want you to do that throughout the entire text. This is going to be 100, this is also going to be 100. Okay, and then let's click here to make it all caps, and then let's click here, and then let's choose, make sure it's 040C2F. These are the two colors that you are going to be using, that particular hue of blue and then this particular hue of yellow or orange, whatever it is. These are the two colors that you are going to, because that's the brand of the company. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK, and then I'm perhaps going to drag it somewhere here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also give it a rectangle as well, something like that. Double click it, and then I am going to choose this orange color. Then I'm going to drag it underneath it. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this one in the middle there. I just want to make sure it falls in the middle of everything. Okay, and then let me see, let's bring it here. I like it to be here, and then this logo, I like to decrease it more. Okay, yeah, I think it's good. So that way, this, let me show you, that way I'll try to keep it, you see those sides, I'll try to keep it there. I'm gonna try to keep it there. I'm gonna try to keep it over there, something like that, so you understand. So this is gonna be where everything is gonna be. All right, so we're done with the registration. Let's start with some text over here as well. I'm gonna pick name, and I'm gonna paste it there. Now let's drag name over here. Let's put this and this in a group. Let's call it registration. All right, now the name over here, open your character. We are still using Montserrat, but we don't want to use bold throughout, right? As it's not going to make it nice. So let's make it maybe medium, and then we are still going to keep here 10. We are going to keep here 0, and then let's keep here 100 throughout. In fact, let me see, I don't want to make it like that. Something like this is good. And then we are still going to keep it color blue. Remember the color blue we are using, 040C2F. That is the entire blue we'll be using. Okay, so let's hold this, and then let's pull it somewhere here. Okay, now I also want to pick this, and then maybe drag something over here to this side. You want to move it, click on U, okay, for it to toggle over here. You want the stroke to be off. Let's go to, you want the fill to be off, sorry, the stroke, let's go and choose color black, and then over here let's set it to 4. Nice. Now click on it, click on V or the move tool, and then move it. I want it to fall on the first line over here. Okay, and then also drag it somewhere closer to it. Let's call it name. Duplicate it, and then bring it down as well. Now I want these two to also come down a little bit, maybe somewhere here. Okay. Maybe somewhere here, right? Yeah, maybe somewhere there. And then this one, let's call it agent name. Agent name. Open it. Agent name. Okay. And then over here, drag it there like that. That is it. That is it. Alright, so agent name also taken care of. And then we want to put some contact over here. So let's click here and let's pick contact as on and let's paste it there. So you can see we are still using the same shade of blue, and then this time we want to still use Montserrat. We are going to set it to medium, and then the font size, let's choose 5.13. Nice. And then let's make it all caps. Okay, also let's make here 0, don't forget that. Now what can we do? I don't want this particular color, but before I change the color, I want to create some little, just a little over there. Okay, choose color blue over here. That way I can put it under the contact S, and then go to character over here and change the color to color orange. Okay, so you see how I am creating it. Now let's zoom in. Now once you put a rectangle and a text over there, you want to make sure that the text falls in the middle of the rectangle, from both here and then also here as well. So that's what I'm trying to do. And then also over here, Control T, I want to make it a little bit skillful. You see the way this one is tilted like that, distort. I also want to make this one a little bit, you know, like that, just to reinforce the design. And then maybe I need to push the contact S up a little bit more. I feel like this is enough. Put it in a group and then I'll call it contact S on. Okay, so let's see. Maybe let me reduce it a little bit, and maybe reduce it a little bit more. Okay, and then let's pick the telephone numbers, and then I'll paste it somewhere here. And the telephone numbers, because this is also on the, we need to give maybe a blue or something, right? Blue. And then we are still using Montserrat, but because it's quiet, you know, medium and light, let's make this one bold. Nice. Okay, the contrast makes it beautiful. And then let's set the font size also a little different, 6.79. size is also quite different. Let's see, let's leave it here like that. Let's, yeah, of course here is going to be blue, right? And then let's drag it closer to it. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, now you know what we are going to do. We're going to select both of them and we are going to drag them here till it hits this point. You are following, right? Duplicate it and then bring it somewhere here. Okay, now let's click here. Let's click on paragraph here and let's click over here. Okay, now come here, drag it and drag it all the way here, and then come here and then drag this one, copy that one, and then paste it in there. Okay, so now you can see the difference. So paste over here. What do we do? Let's leave it like that, but then let's keep it in the middle of the entire project. Okay, let's keep it in the middle of the entire project. So we want to have equal distance over here, equal distance over here. That is what makes it beautiful. Equal distance here, equal distance here. If we don't do it like that, it's not going to be beautiful. What I'll do is I'll drag all these also inside as well. So contact us is just this one. Now let's also go and pick email address and the company. I'm going to paste it here. The email address, I don't want it to be in caps, so I'm going to click this. Because it's also on blue, we have options either to use white or to use this color. Which one should we use? Let's use white. All right, now with the address, we are still using Montserrat. We are using bold. The font size is still 6.79. The tracking is 0, color white, right? And then let's drag it. In fact, let me click on V. Okay, let's drag it onto H here. Okay, but then we have an issue, and the issue is this one is spilling over there, and so that's where we can move. Which one are we trying to move? Background, the blue one, right? We can push it. Now you see the reason why we created that one. Okay, so now you can push it, right? So you can come back and push it and then leave it like that. Now this one, let's duplicate it. Control J, hold shift and then drag it down. And then let's pick this one. And then let's paste it there. Maybe let's bring it up a little bit. Okay. But then doesn't make sense, right? So maybe it's a Twitter handle or Facebook handle. That's what was given. So let's reduce it drastically. Enter. In fact, let's also zoom in, see the details, drag it here, Control T, and then you want it to also touch this side. You want it to touch that side. Okay, that side. Bring this one closer to it. What we can also do, because we are maintaining one particular color throughout, we can double click this one, and then we can go to color overlay, and then we can let's go here. Okay, click over here and pick the yellow over here, and then click on OK. Click on OK, right? So you can see it over there like that. And then let's put it in a group, and then let's call it Facebook. In fact, let's call it address, because it's both email and then Facebook. Okay, so address. But you can see here is too short, here is too long. It doesn't make it attractive. You want to give it equal spacing, okay, to give it a good balance and to make it interesting. That is why we do that. Okay, so even if it's not equally the same, it should appear the same to the eye. I think I should go up a little bit more. Okay, so something like this is good. Something like this is good. All right, now let's also bring in just a few more details, and then we are done. Let's pick sign, and then let's paste it there. Which font color are we going to use? Let's use blue. Okay, and then let's also set here to 8 to make it more bigger, and then let's also set here to Montserrat. Let's set it to medium. Yes, medium is good. And then let's track into 0 over here, and I think that is all. Let's click on the move tool or V, and then let's move it here. You can see it's touching it. That is where we want it to be. Duplicate. Should we make it caps? Should we make it caps? Let's make it caps. Let's see. We can make it caps, right? We can make it caps. Let's do it like that. Let's do it. Let's duplicate it and let's drag it also up. And then let's go to paragraph. Click over here. Okay, over here, right align, and then drag it over here. All right. You want to keep it in the middle of everything. In the middle of everything. In fact, this one I wish you could drag even sign up a little bit. Okay. Want to keep it in the middle of everything. Now this one is sign, this one is what? Let's go and look for it. This one is date. Let's click on it, double click it, and then paste. All right, drag it down a little bit more, drag it down a little bit more. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how you create this registration card for a recruitment consult or a company like that. Okay, if you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. There are more videos to come. I don't want you to miss any of them. I love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.